Hello everybody, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. It is December 10th, 2025. Silver is around $61 per ounce, which is amazing. And gold is just below $4,200 per ounce. Obviously, intense movement yesterday again with silver. I don't think that's going to slow down anytime soon, whether the movement is upward or downward. I think we're going to continue to see pretty wild swings, and which can provide for some interesting time and for some people to take some interesting profits. So yeah, I mean it's a fun time to be in the business right now. It's intense, that's for sure. Crazy busy here in the shop at the counter. Couldn't even make a video yesterday. We were so far behind. I will say everybody who has paid in full has been shipped or is getting ready to go out today. All the orders that have been dropped off or mailed in have been processed, and payment has been made, or waiting for people to come in and pick up their payment. So we are on top of things here. We got a little sideways yesterday with the amount of people that dropped off on Monday, but we got through it all, and we're caffeinated, we're hydrated, and we are ready to rock and roll again on this Wednesday. So craziness yesterday, we're going to go over it. Silver premiums, everything moved yesterday except for junk 90. So we'll update you guys and gals with that. Had an interesting discussion with one of my friends who is the lead guy for one of the authorized purchasers from the U.S. Mint. We were talking about the upcoming release of the 2026 material from the U.S. Mint and how lackluster that actually is going to be this year. It looks like maybe in the first time in 20, maybe 25 years, it's going to be the worst demand for 2026 or brand new released material from the U.S. Mint. What are we talking about? We're talking about silver eagles, gold buffaloes. They scaled their order way back. Pre-sales are in the order of 20 to 30% of where they usually are at for them. So yeah, the demand for new freshly minted product is going to be extraordinarily low for 2026, and could provide some interesting mintages. We'll see if the 2026 material actually has pretty low mintages, which it actually might, just due to the fact that there's going to be extraordinarily low demand for the new product. So that was an interesting conversation, and yeah, it's pretty interesting when we're about 10? So about 30 days out from the new material being released, and pre-sales are down 60 to 80%. Pretty crazy. We'll see what actually happens in about a month when the new material comes out, but that's about how far we are from release of the new material from the U.S. Mint. So silver's over 60, obviously. We hit 61. It's 61 right now. According to Kitco, $61.03 right now. So all-time high, right? I think has to be. So what should we expect as silver keeps going up? First of all, I believe we're going to see $70 to $80 an ounce silver here in the near future. What is the near future? Probably, obviously not tomorrow, but maybe at the beginning of 2026, maybe the first quarter of 2026, we'll see those types of numbers. I do believe that. And as that happens, you guys and gals got to expect premiums to even get squashed further. The refining capacity for alloy silver is, it's bad. It's just it's very low right now. The wholesalers and the wholesalers who take on that type of material just don't have a lot of options to go with it right now, and so they are and will continue to lower the premiums in which they are paying us for it. And I spoke about this in a previous video. I expect alloyed silver. So what are we talking about when I say alloyed silver? Like 90% silver coins, all the sterling silver type material, the world alloyed silver coins like the Canadian 80% and sterling coins, the Mexican 72 to 90% sterling silver coins, all that type of material to get into the 80 to 85% payout rate. That's, I mean, we're already seeing where they're offering -5.5 to -6. So they're basically right at the 90% payout rate right now, with silver sitting at 61. As we get closer to 70 and then into 80, expect that those numbers to tick down. Just because of the sheer glut of that type of material that they are being flooded with, and they're already exceeding their capacity. So they're months out from turning over material that's already in-house. What is going to happen as silver even keeps going up further and more people are dumping it? Well, they're just going to keep getting backlogged, which means that the price will suppress premium-wise or payout-wise for guys like us. And it may actually get to a point where we see two different payment options. One, a pay now rate, and another, a payout in 30-day rate. So we're not there yet, but those days may not be too far away. We'll definitely keep you guys and gals apprised of that as the market changes. But I do believe we are going to see $70 to $80 silver here in the near future, and that will definitely have real market implications for retail shops such as myself who do buy across the counter. So we'll keep you updated as policies change, as premiums change, and we got some big changes today, folks. All right, I think that's all the things I wanted to discuss. I think we can do inventory and premiums now. Let's do it. All right, folks, foreign gold and gold bars. On the fractional foreign gold coins, we pay 98% of melt. So that's your liras, coronas, ducats, francs, marks, pesos, coronas. Anything else I forgot there? Gold bars, we pay 98% of the spot on the 1 ounces and 98% on the fractional. If you got bars that are larger than 100 grams in size, we will buy them, but we do not pay out until after the refinery has verified their authenticity. Ungraded pre-33 gold, we're paying 98%. Even some graded pre-33 gold, 98%. $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins from the U.S. Mint, 98% of melt. Now, through the holidays, I am going to buy 1 ounce gold foreign coins, such as Maple Leafs, Cougarins, Kangaroos, Pandas, Nuggets, Britannias, Philharmonics at 99% of their value. That is for the 1 ounce versions only. If you have the fractional components of these coins, they will be at the 98% of melt rate. But the 1 ounce Maples, K-Rans, and the like will pay 99%. Now, the same goes for the Gold Eagles and Gold Buffaloes. We are paying 99% on them. And we do charge the spot price of silver plus 2% if you're interested in purchasing them. Fractional Gold Eagles. We are buying 1 10th ounce Gold Eagles at melt plus 3%, selling at melt plus 6%. Quarter ounce Gold Eagles buying at melt plus 2%, selling at melt plus 5%, and half ounce Gold Eagles we're buying at melt, selling at melt plus 3%. Expect those premiums to change. As always, Vermillion Enterprises reserves the right to change premiums on the fly as the market changes. All right, Platinum Eagles, I am out of them, but we are buying 1 ounce Platinum Eagles at the spot price of platinum plus $50 per ounce. All right, Coal Silver Dollars, we're now buying them at 40 and selling them at 43. These are random common date Cole Morgan and Peace Silver Dollars. They are random, folks. Please do not ask for a specific design or specific dates. They come in random, they go out random. All right, Junk 90, the only silver that did not change in premium. We are buying Junk 90 still at spot minus $7 per ounce. We'll see how long that lasts. And we're selling it at spot minus $5 per ounce. As the market changes, expect this to change. All right, we are talking about 1964 and before. Silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars. We are pretty well loaded here right now. Not a crazy amount, but we still have a good chunk of both dimes, quarters, and half dollars. All right. Junk 40, we're now buying it at spot minus $8 per ounce and selling it at spot minus $6 per ounce. That is for 1965 to 1970 Kennedy half dollars. What you see in the bucket is what I have in-house, folks. So you're talking about 1965 to 1970 Kennedys, buying at spot minus 8, selling at spot minus 6. All right, generic silver, we are now buying it at the spot price of silver minus $3 per ounce and selling it at the spot price of silver minus $1.50 per ounce. So the premium change there. We're talking 1 ounce rounds, 5 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars, kilo bars, 50 ounce bars, 100 ounce bars, buying at spot minus 3, selling at spot minus $1.50. We have a good chunk of rounds in stock, 5 ounce and 10 ounce bars, a couple 100 ounce bars. I think we're out of kilos. All right, off quality and Silver Eagles, or just Silver Eagles in general. We went negative, folks. We're now buying Silver Eagles under spot. $1 under spot off quality Silver Eagles. We charge the spot price of silver now. So you can get Silver Eagles at spot. I expect these prices to even go down further here in the near future. Right now, off quality Silver Eagles, we are selling at the spot price of silver. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about coins that are random in date, that have surface blemishes on them. Could be milk spots, scratches, overtoning, scruffiness in nature. Could be colorized. If you're looking for solid date, retail friendly Silver Eagles, we are selling them at the spot price of silver plus $1 per ounce for retail friendly solid date tubes of American Silver Eagles. These will be coins that are 20 in the tube, no milk spots on them, no surface abrasions. They'll be solid date. So each coin in the tube will be the exact same date. All right, folks, we are Vermillion Enterprises. We are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. till noon. We accept payment via cash, wire, Zelle, personal checks up to $7,500 with an up to 2-week hold before we ship the material, just to make sure the check's securely clear. We also accept scrap gold at 90% of its value and scrap silver at 80% of its value. If you're looking to place an order for the purchase of stackable precious metals, got to do it this week, folks, because after this week, we're no longer shipping. As we get close to the holidays, we always shut down the shipping just for security reasons. So this is the last week we're going to be taking orders for shipping for 2025. So we do accept scrap gold at 90% of its value. So what are we talking about here? 8 karat, 9 karat, 10, 14, 18, 22, 24 karat gold jewelry. We buy it at 90% of its value. And what determines the value? Well, the purity of the metal, the weight of the metal, and also whatever the price of gold is at the time of the transaction. So if you got old class rings, chains, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, material that's just laying in the bottom of the jewelry box that you don't wear anymore, you can't wear, it's broken, it's ugly, it's out of style, whatever may be the case, you outgrew it one too many times to the hometown country buffet, you can bring it in here and we will turn that into gold, or turn that into cash money at 90%, or you can apply that towards the purchase of stackable precious metals at 90% of its value. People take advantage of both options every single day. All right, alloyed silver, we will pay 80% of value on it. That's sterling silver flatware, world alloy coins like your old Canadian silver quarters and dimes, Mexican money, that's silver, that type of material, we will pay 80% of value on it. Shipping, we ship throughout the United States. We have a $3,000 minimum order for shipping. Shipping is free. If you want to place an order, please reach out to info@igscoin.com to place that order. Please tell them exactly what you want to get, how you want to pay, and that'll make that process a lot faster. We won't be playing email tag back and forth. All right, we always ship to your local FedEx ship center for you to securely pick up at your convenience. All right, guys, wild week. It's gonna continue to be wild, I think, through the holidays. We'll keep you updated as the market changes. You guys have a great day. We'll be in touch. Thank you.